Hi guys, good evening and a very warm welcome to the session here. I can see some of you have already joined us here. A very good evening everyone. I hope you guys are doing well and your preparations are going good too. Good evening everyone. Good evening everybody. I hope everybody is doing well here. So today's session, as you know, is based on memory based paper of SBI PO means, right? So I've taken a few questions from different papers, not just 2022. So I have taken questions from all over the papers, right? Whatever I could find. Naveen, very good evening. Good evening, everyone. So chalo, let's quickly have a look at the different types of questions that we have taken for today. Good evening, everybody. So chalo, let's quickly start this session here. But before that, guys, one small request to everybody. That is, if you have not liked the session, please like it. And also do share it with your friends that the class has started. Okay? So good evening, Naveen. Good evening, everyone. So let's quickly check out the questions for today. Tomorrow we have the paper, so all the very best, all those who have the exam tomorrow. We will be having the analysis also starting from 12 p.m. onwards, so do check it out. Lakshmita, very good evening. I hope everybody has already downloaded the app for Oliveboard and also you must have subscribed to the official channel. नहीं किया है तो जल्दी से कर लो. ठीक है? Ready for the first question, everybody? So this is the first question on your screen. Let's start with an easy question here. Let's try it out. So quickly check it out and let me know what is the logic here for each of the steps. A very easy question to start with, guys. Let's quickly check it out. ठीक है, जल्दी से इसको देखो और आंसर बताओ. What is the logic here, everyone? What is the logic, guys? It's very easy for all the steps here. Dolly, very good evening. चलो logic बताओ. What is the logic for step number 1? Moralin, very good evening. Star, chalo, let's try. Step number 1. What is the logic? 3 into 3 is 9, 4 into 2 is 8. Absolutely. You can see here, how are we getting this value? You can see this 9 is nothing but 3 into 3, right? This 3 and this 3 multiplied together. Similarly, this 4 into this 2. So this is 4 into 2. Similarly, here you can see 4 into 2 gives you a 8 and 1 into 7 gives you a 7. Similarly, 6 into 1 gives you a 6 and 3 into 3 gives us a 9, right? So that is happening here. Is that just increase the quality of the video? Okay, increase it to 480p or something, you will be able to see the complete question. Okay, just increase the quality of the video. Okay, so you can see this is step number 1. We have multiplied the simultaneous values here. What about step number 2? Anybody? What is happening in step number 2? How are we getting 23 or 24 here? Anyone? Chalo, let's quickly check, right? Step number 2 is the one which can be tricky in here. Else every step is very easy, and that happens in the exam also. Indubati says it should be 9 plus 8 plus 6. Okay, from where are we getting that 6 here? Indumati? Is this the 6 you are talking about? That means it should be the same logic, that is 6 plus 9 plus 8. Is it happening 6 plus 9 plus 8 gives us a 24? Or 6 plus 9 plus 9, is it giving us a 24? 8 plus 7 plus 9. Okay, this 8, this 7 and this 9. Why are we adding that values here? It cannot be like you can add anything here, right? There has to be a particular logic to it. Okay, we are adding something that is absolutely right, but it is not the one that you are telling here. So what has been done here? Okay, let's understand, right? So this is 9 plus 8 gives us 17. 6 plus 9 gives us 15, right? First digit sum, okay, we'll check. Okay, 9 plus 8 plus 6. So 9 plus 8 plus 6, 9, 8, 17. 17 and 6 gives us 23. Okay. 8 and 7, 15. 15 and 9, 24. Absolutely, that is right here. So you can see we are adding all the first digits together. So 9 plus 8 gives us 17. 17 plus 6 gives us 23. And 8 plus 7 gives us a 15. 15 plus 9 gives us a 24. Right? So you can see, yes, that is right here. So all the first digits together, similarly all the second digits together here. Okay. I hope this is clear, everybody. Okay. What about step number 3? Step number 3 is very, very easy. It is divided by 2. That the first divided by second or second divided by first. You can see that this is 3 by 2, isn't it? This is similarly 4 by 2. Bilkul. So you can see we have the logic here that we have divided the second number by the first number. And similarly, this is what? This is the difference here, right? Difference in here. I hope this is clear, everybody. Okay. Video is blurred. Istar, just click on the settings here, right? You will see that there is a quality option. Okay, there is an option that you will see for quality, right? When you check the quality, you will see that there is an advanced level of option, right? You can check advanced. In advanced, when you pick, you can check that is whether it is at 144p or 240p. You can just increase the quality of the video from there, right? It's there in the settings section. Okay, I hope this is clear. Shravani, very good evening. Chalo, next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. I'll remove myself from the screen here. This is a very easy puzzle. Looks like a very lengthy one, but let's check, right? Not a very difficult one. Let's see. For me also, video is not clear. Shravani, just increase the quality of the video. Okay, you can increase the quality of the video to 480p. It will be absolutely clear. Try this out, guys. This is a very easy question, a very, very easy question here. I hope everybody is able to understand this particular question. Let's understand this question, right? There are 6 units in here placed one over another in a single stack. Okay, so let's say if we have a unit here, and let's say the height of this unit is how much? Let's say it is 10 centimeter. Okay, ma'am, in sitting, what to do because blur? Star, I told you that just go to the quality and increase the quality, right? You have to go to the settings and do that. Okay, so go to the settings, go to advanced settings and increase the quality of the video. You will be able to see it. So here you can see, let's say this is a 10 centimeter unit, and we know that the height of each of the units is, let's say, 5 centimeter. That means there should be 2 boxes of 5 centimeter each. That is, this is also 5 centimeter, this is also 5 centimeter, right? So here you can see that there are certain number of boxes which are placed one over another in each unit, and the total height of each unit is between 35 to 70 centimeters. So Here it can be between anything between 35 to 70 centimeter. Okay, and you have to divide this total height into number of boxes such that the height of every box is same in a particular unit. Okay, so let's say if the height of a unit is 50 centimeter and there are 10 boxes in total, that means the height of one box will be equal to 50 by 10, that is equal to 5 centimeter. Okay, so that is how it has to be done. Okay. Similarly, if the total height of unit is 10 centimeter, boxes are 2, then the height of each box will be 10 by 2, that is 5 centimeter. Okay. The total height of each unit will be the multiple of the number of boxes in that unit, and at least 2 boxes have to be there in every unit. We cannot have a single box in any particular unit. That is also given here. Okay. Chalo, try this out. A very easy question. This is absolutely doable, guys. Once you understand the concept here of boxes, you can absolutely do it. Very, very easy. Done? Chalo, Dolly has completed. Let's see whether we are getting the right answer or not. Okay. So what is given here? We should have a unit of 6 in here, right? There are 6 units kept in a stack. So let's number 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Okay. Let's try. Let's see what is to be done here. Okay. Let's check. Chalo. So let's have a look at this particular question. Let's see. So box B is placed at an even numbered position immediately below the unit which has 6 boxes in it. So what are the possibilities for B here? You can have B here and 6 here. This is one possibility. And similarly, we can have another case, that is B here and 6 boxes here, right? That is another possibility. Now the unit which has the height of 46 centimeter is 3 units away from book B. So you can see in the first case, 3 units away, 1 unit away is immediately next, 2 units away will be at a gap of 1. So 3 units away will be at a gap of 2. So in the first case, 1 unit away, 2 units away, 3 units away will be here. So this is the unit which has a height of 46 centimeter, right? This is a 46 centimeter height unit. We do not know how many boxes are there. We will check that out later. Similarly, in this case, you can see 1, 2, 3. This will be the one with 46 centimeter unit boxes. Okay. After that, book D is placed immediately above the unit which has the height of 46. So 46 ke just upar we should have your D. So we have placed your D. Okay. The number of units above book D is 1 less than below the unit which has 3 boxes with each of height 13 centimeter. So 3 box, each of height 13 centimeter. That means the total height of this particular unit has to be 13 cross 3. That is equal to 39 centimeter, isn't it? So you can see the number of units above box D. That is, let's say in the first case, we have how many units above D? 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we have 4 units above D, that means we should have 5 units below the one which is 39 centimeter, isn't it? So you can see this one will be the one that is having 39 centimeter here, right? And how many boxes are there? We have 3 boxes, right? You can write it as 3 into 13 also. So 3 into 13 centimeter here, okay, which is giving you a 39 centimeter. Let's not write 13, that we can anyways understand, right? So this is the number of boxes. This is the total length. So you can find that this is 3 into 13, okay? Similarly, in the second case, if we have 0 boxes above D, that means we should have 1 box below 39. So you can see in this case, this will be your 3 boxes with 39 centimeter here. Okay. I hope this is clear, everybody, that what we are doing. Okay. After that, what is given? Box E is placed immediately below the unit which has 3 boxes in here. So you can see that E has to be immediately below 3 boxes, right? So in this case, you can see E will be this one. And in this case, similarly, E will be this one. Okay, because the number of boxes in every unit is different. Okay, so we have to have, if let's say if we are talking about 3 boxes, it has to be your unit number 6 only. Okay, so E is immediately below the unit with 3 boxes. After that, let's see what else do we have here. Book C is placed along with 5 boxes with a unit digit of 65 centimeter. So that means 5 into 13 boxes in here, right? 5 into 13 centimeter. So you can see book C is placed along with 5 boxes with a unit height of 16. So where 65, where should we have your C? In the first case, you can see the only possibility will be here, that is C is placed along with 5 boxes such that we have 65 centimeter in total. Similarly, in the second case, you can see what is the only possibility. This will be the one, right? C5, 65 centimeter. Okay. Now what is remaining? Let's see. This is all done. One of the even numbered units contain 4 boxes with a unit height of 52 centimeter, which is immediately above the unit with book A, right? So that means one of the even numbered containers, right? There is one even numbered unit which has 4 boxes, unit height of 52 centimeter. 52 centimeter means 52 by 4, that is 13 centimeter each. So we have 4 boxes of 13 centimeter each, total height of 52 centimeter. This has to be an even unit and it has to be immediately above A, right? So in the first case, this is not a possibility because this is already immediately above E, right? So you can see where should we have this? The only possibility will be this one, that A is here and immediately above which we have this 52 centimeter unit, right? That is 4 into 13, that is 52 centimeter. Okay. Similarly, in the second case, where should we have this 52? You can see the only possibility will be the sixth one, isn't it? This will be your 52 centimeter with 4 boxes in here immediately above A, right? So now you can see the only thing remaining is your F. So F can be here, F can be here. Now what is given? The height of the unit which has book F is 48 centimeter. But here we are having 39 centimeter, isn't it? This is 39 centimeter. That means the first case is invalid and the second case will be the valid one. Now tell me, what should be the number of books in here? If we have, you can see we already have 6 books in here, right? There are 6 boxes in here and the total height is 48 centimeter, isn't it? Now is this a possibility? You can say 6 for 48. That means what should be the height of each of the books? You can see it has to be 48 by 6, that is 8 centimeter each, isn't it? So you are getting 8 centimeter. That's absolutely valid, no issues at all. Okay, this is the arrangement that we are getting. Now what is remaining? The height of unit with 7 boxes is 42 centimeter. Now 7 boxes, 42 centimeter, the only possibility is this one, that this is 7 boxes and this is 42 centimeter, isn't it? So this is 42 centimeter. So this is 7 boxes of 6 centimeter each, right? So 7 into 6, that is 42 centimeter. So you can see 7 is the number of boxes here. Which is the highest number of boxes in here? So 7 should be the highest number of boxes. We cannot have any value which is higher than this. Now can you tell me how many boxes should be there for A? Anybody, how many boxes should be there for A? We know that 1 box is not a possibility in any particular unit. Why? Because it was already given here. That is, every box should have more than or equal to 2 boxes, right? So 46 is equal to how much? 46 is 2 into 23. So either 2 should be the value, that is the number of boxes, or 23 should be the number of boxes. 23 is not a possibility because we know that 7 is the largest value, isn't it? 7 is the largest value with the number of boxes here. So 23 is not a possibility. It has to be 2 here, right? So absolutely, this will be 2 boxes each of 23 centimeter. Okay. I hope this is clear, everybody. Are we clear, guys? Please let me know if we have any doubts in this particular question. Everybody clear? Everyone clear with this question? Okay. Clear? Getting the same arrangement? Chalo, we'll quickly go to a blood relation based question. Let's see how to complete this one. Okay, let's try. Let's see. Again, a very nice question in here. Let's try this out. Chalo, try this. For this, we need to draw the family tree. Yes, you will have to draw the family tree. There is no seating arrangement in here. This is only about the family tree only, Shravani. Okay, in this particular question, you have to draw the family tree. Okay, option C, that is 34 years old. Okay, Lakshmita has completed the question here. Chalo, let's try this question out. Okay, let's see how this particular question is to be done. This is a very interesting question. Okay, 7 persons are there in a family tree with 3 generations. They are of different age groups. In the note, it is given the age of husband has to be greater than that his wife, whereas the age of parent is more than this children. Right? So husband has to be elder to his wife, and similarly, parent has to be elder to their children. Okay, Naveen also is getting 34. Good job. So let's try it out. What is given here? C is younger brother of D. Okay, Harshit also is getting C. Good job, guys. So C is the younger brother of D. Okay, C is a male person. He is younger brother of D. That means D has to be elder to C, right? This is one information that we know. So C is the younger brother of D but elder to A. That means C has to be elder to A. Okay, that is known. After that, F is the elder sister of A. So F is the elder sister of A. Okay, let's draw this. F is a sister and she is the elder sister of A. So we know that F has to be greater than A. This is also understood. Okay. Now E is the mother of C. Okay, E is the mother of C. That means E has to be like this. Okay. So E is the mother of C and has a daughter and a son. You can see already there is a son who is C. That means D has to be the daughter here, isn't it? So E is the mother of C and has a daughter and a son. F is the mother of G. Okay, so F is the mother of G. You can see G will be like this. G, who is younger sister of B. So G has to be a female person. She is the younger sister of B. That means we know that B has to be greater than G. This is also one information that we know. Okay. And also if F is a parent of G and B, you can see that F has to be greater than G and B also. That is also understood. Okay. Here also similarly, if D and C are children of E, that means we can understand that E has to be greater than D also. Okay, that is understood because E is a parent of C and D here. Similarly, F is a parent of B and G. So F has to be greater than B and G here. Okay, chalo, आगे देखते हैं what is given. G is the only granddaughter of E. So G is the only granddaughter of this E here. That means E has to be either of the parents of F, or F is husband, right? We will check that out later. So only granddaughter means B should not be a granddaughter, but that means B has to be a grandson, because G has to be the only granddaughter for somebody. So that means the other grandchild has to be a male child, okay? And E has to be in third generation, that is on the topmost generation. Now what is given? A is the brother-in-law of C and is elder than B, okay? So we know that A has to be the brother-in-law of C. So what are the possibilities? There is one possibility that C is married to somebody, right? There are two possibilities in here. Let's understand. Okay. We have D here and we have C here. Okay. One possibility is that D is married to somebody, and that somebody has a sibling who is your A, right? This is one possibility, that A is the brother-in-law of D, right? This is one possibility. Similarly, it can be possible that A is the brother-in-law of D. Anything else that is possible? A is the brother-in-law of C, sorry. So here you can see one possibility is this one. I'm so sorry. One possibility is this one, that is A is this person, right? A is the brother-in-law of C, hai na? So A is the brother-in-law of C can be like this. This is one possibility here, that D is married to A. So A will be the male person here. This is one. Similarly, we can have another possibility also, that is C is married to somebody, and that somebody is having a brother here who is your A, right? This is also possible, isn't it? That is A is the brother-in-law of C, right? Either of the situations. A is the brother-in-law of C and is elder than B. So you can see A has to be elder than B. Okay, this is also known here. After that, the one who is second eldest is 43 years old and the third youngest is 24 years old. Now here we have to combine this information also. So in this one, you can see A has a sister F who is female and they have two children, that is your G and B. Okay, no issues here. Similarly, in this case, what will happen? We will have your F here, right? This will be your F. A has a sister F here, and they have this F has two children here, that is your G and B, right? In this situation, what will happen? We will have F to have your G and B, right? So either of the two situations, let's write it here, that E is greater than D is greater than C is greater than A and greater than B. Okay, so let's remove it from here. So either of the two situations can be here. I hope everybody is clear with this. Okay, either of the two situations is happening in here. You can see in either cases 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, so either of the two family trees is the right one. But which is the right one is the question. Whether it is the first one which is the right one or the second one which is the right one. Who will tell me? You can see there are two possibilities right now that we are getting. Either the first situation or the second situation. We will have to decide it on the basis of the age that we have. Okay, age that we have. Now from here, let's say if we talk about the second situation, you can see A has to be greater than D, isn't it? Because here in the second situation, A is the husband of D, hai na? In the second situation, you can see A is coming as the husband of D. That means as per this one, A should be greater than D, because it is given that the husband has to be elder to his wife. So in this situation, A should have been an elder person than D. But here we know that A has to be younger than D. That was given in here. That means the second case is invalid one and this will be the valid case in here. I hope this is clear. So this is the right family tree that you will be getting, the first one. Okay. So now if you have to write down the complete comparison of ages, you can see that E is greater than D. Okay. E is greater than D. D is greater than C. C should be greater than F here, right? You can see C has to be greater than F, that we already know. Why? Because C is the husband of F and F is greater than A, right? So you can see, you can write it down that C is greater than F. F is greater than A has to be greater than B and B has to be greater than G, right? A is greater than B and B is greater than G. So this is the arrangement that you should be getting, okay? Thank you very much, Nikita ma'am. Pawan, what happened? You are most welcome. So you can see this is the arrangement that you are getting, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So we have 7 people in here, right? This is the situation that you have for the ages, isn't it? So now it is given the one who is second eldest is 43. That means D is 43 years old. And similarly, third youngest is 24. So this person A is 24 years old, isn't it? After that, in the question it is given, if the average age of A and F is 27, so A plus F by 2 has to be 27. So you can see that F has to be 30 years old, isn't it? Because the average age of A and F is how much? 27. That means F will be 30. So what should be the possible value of C here? C can be anything between 43 to 30, isn't it? That is the only possibility here, to be there between 43 and 30 for C. So which is the only one that is matching? You can see that's your 34 years, isn't it? I hope this is clear, everybody. Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. Everybody clear? Please let me know if we have any doubts in this particular question. Everybody clear with this question? Are we clear? ये समझ में आया सबको? ठीक है? Clear? Okay. Chalo, let's go to the next question. Next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. Chalo, let's try this out. Let's see. This is a very nice question again, a length-based arrangement. This is the exact question that we have seen in SBI PO mains once. ठीक है? ये आपका exact question आ चुका है. This is like not even one digit has been changed. The exact copy paste of this particular question was there in SBI PO mains. Chalo, try this out. Let's see. Good evening, Kunal. Yes, Shravani, we have done this in the paid batch once, where we had the memory based question there. But anyways, it's okay. Just try it out once again. See if you are able to do it now. चलो लेट्स डू वन थिंग, लेट्स ट्राई टू कंप्लीट दिस टुगेदर. ठीक है, इसको साथ में करने की कोशिश करते हैं. लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड that how this particular question works, right? This is a length based arrangement. Okay, length based arrangement we have been given. Now here you can see that there are 10 shelves in total in two different rows. They are numbered 1 to 10, such that the shelf 1 to 2, 1 to 5 are in row 1, and rest row 2, which is above row 1. Okay, so that means row 1 is here below. Okay, so we have 1 2 3 4 5, and similarly row 2. Okay, row 2 which is above row 1, so that means 1 2 3 4 5, something like this. Okay, now it is given like the shelf number 1 is placed on extreme left end of row 1, and then we have 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, and similarly shelf number 6 is placed on extreme left end of row 2, and so on. So this is 6 7 8 9 and 10. So this is the situation, this is the type of arrangement that you have here. Okay, now it is given each shelf contains certain number of glass slabs and photo frames, such that the length of each of the glass slab is 15 centimeter and photo frame is 6 centimeter. Okay, now here the number of glass slabs and photo frame can vary. It is not at all necessary that two shelves are not having the same number of glass slabs, or two shelves cannot have the same number of photo frames, or it has to be between 1 to 10 only. It can be anything, right? And same number is also possible. That is not mentioned here, that it should not be same, and neither the maximum number of glass slabs or photo frames is provided here. Okay, so let's check it out, that how do we complete this particular question. Let's draw the table here. Let's say 1 2 3 4 5. Similarly 1 2 3 4 and 5. This is shelf number 1 2 3 4 5. This is 6 7 8 9 and 10. Dolly, done? Absolutely great work. This is your row 1. Okay, and this is your row 2. Okay, now let's see how to complete this particular question. Let's see. So the shelf 3 has length 33 centimeter. So this is your shelf number 3. Now we know that the length of each photo frame, each glass slab is 15 and photo frame is 6, right? Glass slab is how much? 15, and photo frame is how much? 6. So let's say if we take the values here for 15, let's say 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, right? Let's take 6 only. We can have multiple possibilities after that also. Similarly, if one photo frame, so 6, 2 photo frames, 12, 3, 18, 4, 24, this will be 30, this will be 36. We can have multiple after this also, right? We will check that out later. So let's say shelf number 3 is length is 33 centimeter. Now, how do we have a total of 33 centimeter, guys? 33 centimeter has to be a combination of some glass frames plus some photo frames in here. Can you tell me what should be the arrangement to have 33 centimeter? Which two numbers can give you 33 here? You can see 30 plus 6, not possible. 15 plus something, is it possible? If we take one glass slab here, you can see we can have three photo frames also, right? So one glass slab plus 3 photo frames will be the combination here, 15 plus 18, isn't it? So shelf number 3 has a length of 33. That means this one will be how much? This will be one glass plus 3 photo frames in here. And this total length is how much? This is your 33 centimeter. Okay, we have seen that. Absolutely. Now there is one shelf between shelf 3 and yellow shelf, which is not shelf number 5. So if it is not shelf number 5, that means this should be your yellow shelf in here, right? This will be the yellow one, isn't it? I hope this is clear, everybody. Okay, so this is going to be your yellow shelf here. Okay, I hope this is clear, because this shelf here 5 is not the one which is yellow. After that, the yellow shelf contains one more glass slab and 6 more photo frames than that in shelf number 3. So what should be the number of glass slabs and photo frames in yellow? What should be the number of glass and photo frames in yellow, guys? Kya hoga iska? What should be the value for yellow here? It has one more glass slabs and 6 more photo frames that in the shelf number 3. So that means it will be 2 glass slabs plus 6 more photo frames. That means 9 photo frames in here. So what is the total length? Anybody? What is the total length of yellow? You can see this is 2G. That means 30 plus 9P. That is 54. So what is the value here? You can see that's your 84. Isn't it? So that means yellow shelf is 84 centimeter. I hope this is clear, everybody, right? So yellow shelf will be how much? 84 centimeter. Uske baad dekho, the silver shelf is just above the yellow shelf. So you can see silver will be this one. Okay, no issues. Silver is just above yellow. The silver shelf contains same number of glass slabs as yellow shelf and one photo frame. So it has one photo frame here and same number of glass slabs as that in yellow shelf. So you can see yellow shelf has two glass slabs. That means silver shelf should also have two glass slabs here. So what is the total length of this silver, guys? What is the length of silver here? What will be the length of silver? You can see that's going to be 30 plus 6, isn't it? 2 into 15, that is 30, plus 1 photo frame, that is 6. So you can see silver is how much? This is 36 centimeter, right? So silver is 36 in length. Now there are two shelves between silver and green slabs. So silver is this one. So you can see green will be this one. No issues, chalo. The length of green shelf is 3 centimeter more than the silver shelf. So silver is 36. So green has to be how much? You can see 3 more. That means it has to be 39 in here, right? Green will be how much? 39 centimeter. Now tell me, how do we have a total of 39 centimeter here? What should be the value for G plus P? Kitna hoga? How do we have a combination of 39, guys? How do we have a combination of 39? Anybody? 30 plus 9 we do not have. So it again has to be 15 plus what? 15 plus 24. Isn't it? That means we have one glass slab here and we have 4 photo frames in here. So 1G plus 4P. Isn't it? So 1G plus 4P will be here. I hope this is clear. Okay. So 1G plus 4P we have taken for green. Okay. Now what is given? The blue shelf is immediate next in number to green shelf. So blue shelf is immediate next in number. Next in number means you can see if green is 9. That means blue should be what? Blue should be 10. Isn't it? So blue will be here. So the blue shelf is immediate next in number to green shelf. The blue shelf contains one glass slab more than that in silver shelf. Okay. So silver shelf we already have. So the blue shelf contains one glass slab more than silver shelf. That means 3G, isn't it? And one photo frame less than that in green shelf. So how many photo frames in green shelf? You can see we have 4 photo frames in green shelf. That means we have 3 photo frames in blue shelf, isn't it? So it will be 3G plus 3P. Hai na? I hope this is clear, everybody. Now tell me, what is the length of this blue shelf here? What is the length of this blue shelf? Anyone? 3G means 45. 3P means 18. Isn't it? So 45 plus 18. That is how much? That is equal to 63. Hai na? So what will be the length here? That is going to be 63 centimeter for blue. Are we clear till here, guys? Absolutely. So 63 centimeter will be there for blue. Hai na? After that, let's see what is given. The blue shelf contains one glass slab more and this one is done. Okay. Then we have, there is one shelf between blue and orange shelf. Okay. So one shelf between blue and orange, that means shelf number 8 will be orange. Okay. The white shelf is just below orange. So you can see white has to be just below orange. This is going to be white in here. There is one shelf between white and red. So white is already placed. That means red has to be this one. Okay. So there is one shelf between white and red done. Then black shelf is in row 2. Okay. So black shelf has to be in row 2. Row 2 is the top one. You can see only one is remaining. So that means this will be your black shelf. So black shelf will be shelf number 7. Now it is given the pink shelf is just below the black shelf. So pink is just below black. So pink has to be this one. This is pink here. Okay, done. All done here till here. Okay. Now what is given? The black shelf has same number of photo frames and glass slabs. Okay. The black one. Where is black? This one. Okay, 7th one. So black has same number of photo frames and glass slabs. We do not know how much is it. So we will place that later. Shravani, done. Absolutely great. Orange shelf has one glass slab more than in black shelf. Okay, we'll check. The length of orange shelf is 24 centimeter more than that of pink shelf. Okay, we'll check. The length of violet shelf is half of yellow shelf. Can we find the length of violet shelf, guys? Violet is half of yellow. Okay, you can see violet, the length of violet has to be half as that of yellow. Yellow is how much? 84. That means violet should be equal to 42. Now to have 42, what is the possibility, guys? How will we have a 42 here? 15 plus what is 42? Can we have a 15 plus something giving us 42, that is 27? No, we do not have. So that means it has to be 30 plus 12. है ना? 30 plus 12 will be there. That means it has to be 2g plus 2p. है ना? So violet will be what? 2g plus 2p. So that is equal to 42, 30 and 12 absolutely. So 2g plus 2p is equal to violet. Now what is given about violet here? The red shelf is greater than or equal to 4 slabs. Okay, we'll check. The length of pink shelf is 6 less than the shelf immediate next in number. So pink has to be 6 less than the one that is immediate next in number. So immediate next in number is 33, that is white shelf which is 33. So pink shelf should be 6 centimeter less than this white shelf. So what should be the value here for pink? 33 minus 6, that is equal to how much? 27, isn't it? So pink will be equal to 27 in here. Now to have 27, what is the only possibility, guys? To have 27, what is the only possibility? Anybody? What should be the only possibility for 27? Kya hoga? You can see the only possibility will be 15 plus 12, isn't it? So that means we have 1g here and 2p here, right? So we have found your pink also, 1g plus 2p. Now once you find your pink, we can connect it to the further one, because it was given the orange shelf has one glass slab more than black. The length of orange is 24 more than that of pink, isn't it? The length of orange is 24 more than that of pink. So 27 plus 24, that is equal to 51. So we know that orange has to be 51 in here, isn't it? 51 will be for orange. Now how do we have a total of 51, guys? How do we have a total of 51? What are the possibilities? Do we have 30 plus 21? No, not possible. 15 plus 36, that is one possibility. We can have 15 plus 36, right? That is equal to 51. And similarly, we can have 45 plus 6, right? This is also a possibility. Either it has to be 15, that is 1g plus 6p, right? 1g plus 6p, or this can be 3g plus 1p, right? Either of the two. Thank you, ma'am. Today I understood well this. Absolutely great. So you can see either it has to be 1g plus 6p or it has to be a 3g plus 1p. Now what was given about this orange shelf here? It is given that this one, the orange shelf has one glass slab more than that of black shelf. Okay. So can we have one glass slab in orange? Is it a possibility, guys? Is it a possibility that we have orange as one glass slab? It is given orange shelf has one glass slab more than that of black shelf. So if orange is 1g plus 6p, that means black should have 0g, because orange is 1g more, isn't it? So that means this is not a possibility. So that means you will have to consider this value, isn't it? So that means we have 3g plus 1p for orange here. Okay, so 3g plus 1p. Now if this is 3g plus 1p, what should be the value for black here? We know that orange has one glass slabs greater than that in the black shelf, isn't it? So if there are 3 glass slabs here, what should be the number of glass slabs in black? What should be the number of glass slabs and photo frames in black? It has to be 2g plus 2p, because the number of glass slabs and photo frames was equal for black, and it is greater. It is one more than that of the glass slabs as in orange. So if orange has 3 glass slabs, that means this should have 2 glass slabs and 2 photo frames. I hope this is clear. Now what is the length of this black shelf, guys? What is the length of this black shelf here? ये black shelf का length कितना है? 2g मतलब 30, 2p मतलब 12, right? So 30 plus 12, that is equal to 42 in here, right? This is going to be 42 centimeter. Okay. So now we have found everything. You can see everything has been already done. The only thing that is remaining is red, isn't it? The only thing that is remaining is red. Now if you check, we have this information. The length of row 1 is going to be 267 centimeter. Okay. So this row 1 should be completely 267 centimeter. Now how do we have a 267 centimeter? What should be the value of red, guys? You can find the total here, what we have already received. You can see 84 is there, 27 is there, 33 is there, 42 is there. How much is this? 3, 2, 5, 7, 5, 12, 12, 4, 16. 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 and 7 is 18, 186. So you can see 186 is already there. It has to be 267, isn't it? 267 minus 186. What is the value here? This is 1, this is 8, 81. So that means red has to be 81 in total, right? Red should be 81 centimeter. Hai na? Now, how do we have a 81 centimeter in here? How do we have a 81 centimeter? That is the question. Hai na? How do we have a 81 centimeter, guys? It is also given that the red shelf has greater than or equal to 4 glass slabs. So the number of glass slabs has to be greater than or equal to 4, right? It has to be more than 4. It cannot be less than 4. So you can see more than 4 means, that means more than 60 it has to be in glass slabs itself, isn't it? So let's say if we take 60, we should have 21, but that's not possible. 75 plus 6, yes, that's a possibility that you take 75 here and 6 here. That will be the value, isn't it? No, 3 glass slabs is not possible, Naveen. Why? Because it is given the red shelf. You can see this particular line here, the second last line. The red shelf has greater than or equal to 4 glass slabs. Okay, that is why 3G plus 6P won't be considered here. Okay, so it should be greater or equal to 4 glass here. Okay, so you can see the value has to be how much? It has to be 75 plus 6, that is equal to 5 glass slabs in here plus 1 photo frame in here. Are we clear, everybody? Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. Everybody clear with this particular question? Everybody clear? Istar, I'm so happy that you understood this finally, that how this has to be done. Everybody clear with this? Okay. Please let me know if we have any doubts in this particular type of question. So this was the exact same question that we have seen in SBI PO mains once, right? Everybody clear? Everyone? ठीक है? चलो, ठीक है. Let's have one more question here. Let's try this out. This is a question based on direction sense. Okay, a very nice question in here because we do not know the initial direction. Okay, chalo, try this out. Let's see how this particular question has to be done. Try this out. Let's see. You're most welcome, Star. Chalo, try this out. Let's see how this particular question is to be done. That we do not know, Shravani. We do not know which direction is Ram facing. We do not know which direction is Himani facing. That is the problem in this particular question. That is, we do not know, right? So you will have to check. Okay, Dolly says 25 kilometers southwest. Chalo, we'll check. Okay, let's try this out. Let's understand that how this particular question is to be done here. The problem here, the biggest problem here is that we do not know the initial direction of Ram and Himani, right? We do not know that. So let's try, let's understand, let's take an assumption here that Ram is facing the north. Okay, so Ram left his home from the front door. Let's understand, let's try, let's say this is Ram's place. Okay, Ram's home here. So let's say this is the front door. This is just an assumption, guys. We are just considering that Ram's front door is facing the north and he moves in the north direction, goes for 4 kilometers straight. He then took a right turn and moved 5 kilometers. So that means right turn from here, 5 kilometers will be like this. After this, he took a left turn and moved 6 kilometers. So here you can see this is your 6 kilometers. He finally took a right turn and moved 7 kilometers to reach Badminton Court from the west gate. So you can see he moved this direction and he goes for 7 kilometers and he reaches the west gate of the badminton court, right? So this is the direction. This is the court here. Let's say this is your badminton court. Okay. Let's say this point here is the badminton court. Hai na? This is the badminton court here. Okay. This particular point. Now you can see that when we consider that Ram is facing the north, you are getting the badminton court in the west door only, right? This is as per the diagram. You can see that he is entering to the badminton door from the west door itself. Similarly, let's say if we would have taken another assumption, let's take a case where we say that Ram is facing Ram's door, front door is towards the west. Okay, so then what will happen? So Ram left his home from the front door, moved 4 kilometers. He then took a right turn, goes for 5 kilometers. He then took a left turn and goes for 6 kilometers. He finally takes a right turn and goes for 7 kilometers to reach badminton court from the west door, isn't it? So you can see from east, no ma'am, no Shravani, from the western side. He is reaching the door which is towards the west gate. So west gate will be towards the west side, right? So let's say if this is a badminton court here, so this is going to be the west gate, this is going to be the east gate, this is going to be the north gate, and this is going to be the south gate. So you can see he is entering from this direction, isn't it? So this is the badminton court. He is entering from the west gate of this particular court here. So if in the case you would have assumed that he is taking the west side, so you can see he is reaching the north, isn't it? When he is taking the west, he was reaching the north. So now you will have to understand that how do we rotate this particular diagram so that this north becomes the west gate. So you can see you have to tilt this diagram 90 degree towards the right, isn't it? This is your north. This should have been towards the west, isn't it? This should have been towards the west gate here. So what should be done? You can see you will have to tilt this diagram like this, isn't it? Then this north will be something like this. इस तरह से हो जाएगा, है ना? So once you consider whatever is the assumption that you take, whatever you are getting, you have to change it to that particular direction only. That is west gate you have to see. So here you can see that whatever assumption we took, that is he is leaving from the left, he is actually reaching the west gate. So we were lucky enough. But let's say if we would have taken the west gate, we would have reached from the this gate, that is south gate here, isn't it? He was reaching from the south gate here. I'm so sorry. So he was reaching from the south gate. So you can see to reach him from the west gate, it has to be a turn towards the left hand side for 90 degree, isn't it? That has to be the diagram here. That is, you will have to turn this diagram towards the left hand side with 90 degree. So this south will become what? This south would have become the west, isn't it? So this west would have become the north. Hai na? I hope this is clear. So this is the type, this is the thing that you need to draw. That is, whatever assumption you have taken, you just have to rotate that particular diagram. Shravani, dekho, here you can see when we consider that Ram is leaving from the north, we are actually getting inside the badminton court from the west side. That is absolutely okay. This was our assumption and you can see that we are reaching from the west side. So absolutely no problem. But let's say the situation could have been different. That is, instead of west side, we could have got east side of the badminton court, or we could have got south side of the badminton court. So let's say if you consider that he is going from the western side, right? Let's understand. Let's say that he is leaving his house from the western side. So you can see that the diagram would look like something like this, isn't it? This would be the diagram that he will be entering this particular badminton court from the south side of the door, isn't it? He's in this particular diagram. Can you see that he's entering from the south side of the door? isn't it? So he is entering from the south side of the door. He is entering from this side here. But instead, he should have entered from the west side. है ना? So what should be the angle with which you need to rotate the diagram? That is the question. So you can see from south to west, it is how much? It is a 90-degree anti-clockwise direction. So that means you have to rotate the diagram once by 90-degree towards the left. So when this south becomes this west, right? When you rotate it towards the left 90-degree, so this west becomes what? This west becomes north, isn't it? Agar south becomes west, that means west has to become north. So you can see this west diagram will now become north. So that means initially he would have left from the north side. I hope this is clear. So you have to rotate the diagram just to arrive at the west side of this particular badminton court. That is the question. I hope this is clear, everybody. Okay? Okay? Now let's see what is happening to Himani here. So Himani left the badminton court and moved 3 kilometers straight and took a left turn. Okay. So let's say this is Himani. Okay. Let's say this is Himani here. What is she doing here? Okay. Don't worry. Shravani will understand with the Himani here. Don't worry. We will understand with respect to Himani. Okay. Don't worry. So just try to understand with respect to Himani here. Let's say this is Himani. We do not know where is Himani, from which direction is she leaving. Okay. So Himani left the badminton court. So let's say this is the badminton court here. Again, we are taking an assumption that she is leaving from the north direction. We are just assuming that she is leaving from the north direction. She moves for 3 kilometers straight, takes a left turn. So left turn will be here. She moves for 4 kilometers, then again takes a left turn. So again left turn and goes for 8 kilometers. So 8 kilometers will be something like this. Let's say this is 8 kilometers. And again took a left turn. So from here again takes a left turn. She moves 9 kilometers, right? So 9 kilometers will be something like this. This is your 9 kilometers to reach her house from the south side. Okay. So this is the house here that she has reached. But this is from the south side, isn't it? Now this has to be the south side of the house. Now here you can see that from which direction is she, when we have assumed that Himani is leaving from the north side of the badminton court, she is entering her house from the west side here. But we need this west side to be the south side of the house. So how much this rotation has to be there? How much rotation should be there so that she enters the house from the south side here? Let's say this is the house here. You can see she is entering from the west side, but we have to make her enter from this side here, isn't it? So how much, what should be the rotation? You can understand that you need to rotate the diagram like this, isn't it? You just need to rotate the diagram like this so that this west becomes south, isn't it? I hope this is now clear, guys. So this west has to become this south. That means she would have left from which direction? So this would also be rotating here towards this side. Are we understanding, guys? Please let me know. Are we able to understand here? You can see that she is entering from the west side when we consider that when she is leaving from the north side. But this west is not the one that we require. We need the south side here. So how much should the diagram be rotated? Just try to rotate the diagram on the copy that you have drawn, guys. Okay. So you can see this west is not the right one. We actually need it to be rotated towards the south. That means you can see west has to be rotated towards the south. That means it's a 90-degree clockwise turn, not 90-degree anti-clockwise turn, isn't it? So west se south jaane ke liye what is the one? That is your 90-degree towards this side. है ना? So 90-degree anti-clockwise turn has to be there. That means the one that is we have taken, that is Himani leaving from the badminton court in this direction towards the north, should also be rotated 90-degree anti-clockwise. That means this north should have been actually the west side here, isn't it? So you can see that this is the badminton court. That means she should have left from the west side actually. Okay. So now if you check that if she leaves from the west side, what will happen? This is the badminton court here. Himani is leaving from here. You can see Himani is leaving from this particular direction. Okay. So now what will happen? Let's understand that if she leaves from the west side, what will happen? You can see Himani moved 3 kilometers towards straight and takes a left turn. So 3 kilometers like this. Then she takes a left turn and goes for 4 kilometers. Let's say this is your 4 kilometers here. Okay. So this is 4. That means this is 2. So she goes for 4 kilometers, then takes a left turn, goes for 8 kilometers. So 3 and 8, you can see this was 3. So this is 5. Okay. She goes for 8 kilometers. And again takes a left turn. She finally moves 9 kilometers to reach her house from the south side. So you can see she goes from here and she goes for 9 kilometers. So you can see again, this is 4, this is 5, and this is the house of Himani. Now you can see when we have done this, you can see she is actually reaching from the south side of the house here, isn't it? So you can see this is the right one. So you can see Himani left from the west side of the badminton court, went for 3 kilometers, then took a left turn, goes for 4 kilometers, then goes towards this side for 8 kilometers, then goes towards the north for 9 kilometers here and enters her house from the south side of the house. So this is the diagram that we have here. Okay. Now what is given? Let's understand. Okay, let's see. Now the question. So this is your Himani's house. Okay, this is the point of Himani's house here. This is the point for Himani's house. Okay, Himani's house. Now the question is, if Himani moved 3 kilometers east from her house, so that means 3 kilometers east from her house to reach point C. So this is point C here. Then in which direction and how much minimum distance should she cover to reach Ram's house from point C? So you need to calculate this distance here. That is the shortest distance, isn't it? I hope this is clear, everybody. So you now need to calculate this distance. How do we calculate this distance here? You can see the height is how much? How much is the height, guys? You can see the height can be divided like this, isn't it? The height can be divided like this, that this is 4. This is how much? This was your 4, 5, 6. And this is how much? This is your 5, right? This much is 5. So 5, 6, 11, 4, 15. So this is totally 15 centimeter. Hai na? And what is the base here? What is the base, guys? You can see this is 5 centimeter. This is how much? This is your 10, right? This is 10 here. 10 plus 5, that is 15. 15 plus 3 is 18, right? So 18 we have. So 15 and 18. Do we have any value for 15 and 18? Are we getting 18 here? Let's see. We should get 20, I guess. 20 aana chahiye tha. So 5 is here. This is 7. Total is 7 or what? This was how much? Just a second. 7 kilometers. Okay, this is 7 kilometers, not 10 kilometers. I'm so sorry. This is how much? This is 5. This is 7 total. So 5 plus 7, 12. 12 plus 5 is 17. 17 plus 3 is 20. Yes. So you can see the base is 20 kilometers, right? So base 20 hai. Height is 15. So what should be the hypotenuse? You can see that's going to be 25. So 25 kilometers would be the right answer. And which distance is this point C? So how much should she cover? She should cover 25 centimeter from point C. Ram's house from point C. So you can see this is towards the southwest, isn't it? So 25 kilometers southwest would be the right answer in here. Are we clear, guys? Please let me know. I know there have been some issues in this particular question. Some of you are having confusion here. Guys, are we able to understand this or not? Please let me know. You just need to rotate the diagram. That is the thing that you have to do. Okay, so how much should you rotate the diagram to reach from that particular gate is the question. That is the one that you have to understand. Okay, so if you are getting north and you have to go for the west, so from north to west, it is a rotation of 90-degree anti-clockwise. Okay, so that is what you need to do. That is, you have to rotate the diagram once towards the left hand side. Okay, so this is how you had to draw the diagram here. I hope this is clear. Okay, so these were few questions that we had for today. I hope we were able to understand this. In case you have any doubts, feel free to talk to me on Telegram. I'll be happy to help you out with it. Now guys, one small request, that is, if you like the session, do push the like button and share it with your friends. Now all the best, all those who have the exams tomorrow. So if you have the exam tomorrow, guys, all the very best. I'll see you again with another session. And please remember, tomorrow we will be analyzing the paper from 12 p.m. onwards, right? So do not forget to tune in at 12 p.m. tomorrow. So thank you, guys. I'll see you again with another session. So please take care, stay safe, have a great day. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much.